Hi, I'm Dr. Bridget and thank you for coming along to watch and listen to my video today. I'm going to be talking to you about the cost that a poor work-life balance has on your life, and that's both financial and emotional cost. So I've worked with many people in business and I found it to be one of the major challenges that people have. So their bits of their life that aren't their business are often out of balance, and that has a huge effect. So imagine if you don't want to get up in the morning because you're not fit and healthy, you haven't had any fun, you're not talking to your wife, your spouse, your partner, your friends, your colleagues, those relationship things, you're not personally developing yourself. How's that going to impact on your business? Well, I think it's huge, and it certainly has been huge on me. So I'm quite actually pleased to be doing this video for you because it's given me a little bit of an insight about what I need to do as well. So let's have a little look at what yours is like. Underneath the video there's a link where you can download a PDF of the wheel and the questions that go with it. So this is the wheel, and I've split it into 8 different parts of your life. So physical environment, at home and at work, your work and business generally, your money, how much money you've got, how satisfied you are with it, and the relationships, how those are going, your family, whether you're seeing enough of them, your personal development, fun and leisure, and health and fitness. And what I'm going to ask you to do is score those as we go along, or after I've talked to you about mine. I'm more than happy to share mine with you because I think it illustrates some of the issues that I've had in the past and where I've come to now. So 0 is in the middle and 10 is on the spoke at the edge, and it's basically you want to score yourself somewhere between 0 and 10 as a gut instinct. So I'm going to go through my wheel. So physical environment, I tend to be a bit messy and a bit disorganised at times, particularly outside of my business, and that means that my environment in my home is often a bit cluttered and chaotic. Someone told me I was a bit chaotic the other day, so I'm now determined to do something about that, but it does have an effect on my business success, so I've given it a 7. In terms of the work and my business, I'm totally passionate about what I'm doing. In fact, because I took early retirement, I wouldn't be here if I wasn't passionate about unsticking people, helping them to know where they've been unstuck and how they got there, and stopping them from doing it again, or enabling them to stop themselves from doing it again. So I've given that a 9 or a 10. In terms of money, I'd like to travel a little bit more. I went to New Zealand recently and I'd like to go to another continent and see what that's like, so a little bit of money extra would be fab. Relationships, I tend not to see as much of my friends as I'd like, so in my model of the world I like to keep in touch with people, and really from when I've been a GP and when I've been a medical director and some of the early business, I made some really good friends, and I haven't made the time to keep in touch with them or do that. So I'm giving myself excuses. I'm too busy, I've got to do this video, got to do this training, whatever. But in actual fact, they're just excuses, and I'd like to change that. Family, I see a lot of my daughter and my grandchildren because they live nearby. My son's about to go to Hong Kong, and my mum lives about 4 hours away and is in her late 80s now, so I'd like to see a little bit more of them. Personal development, I'm always personally developing. I always think there's more. I always think there's more for me, there's more for my clients, and just generally I love reading, I love thinking, and so that's quite high for me. Fun and leisure, I think that goes sort of a little bit with the friends. We do have a motorhome and we don't use that much, but when we do, we have a load of fun, and it's interesting when you think about what is fun for you. Or for me, in fact, someone asked me the other day, and I think it's about when I laugh, when I do things differently, when I just do something that's very different to what I do during the day, much as I enjoy that as well. Health and fitness, I've got a very good relationship with my gym. They don't see me at all. I've been there for about 2 years and haven't been very many times, but I do walk the dogs. I take a lot more water recently, and I've recently started to get my diet a bit better because I found my energy was pretty low, so that's what I committed to do. So that's my wheel. It's fairly well out. There's a few little bits that I'd prefer to be a bit further out. So what we're going to do, and myself as well, is to write down 3 actions that we're going to do by this time next week, that will actually make your wheel look more rounded and fuller, whatever it looks like at the moment. There's no rights and wrongs about where you've put your marks. So write down 3 things that you can do in the next week to increase the score in an area that you choose. So I'm going to ring a couple of friends, I'm going to go for a meal with them, perhaps go to the cinema, and I'm going to commit to tidying the dining room, which is looking a little bit like a bomb's hit it at times. Lots of reasons and excuses for that, of course, you'd expect that, but as a coach I certainly need to be living the way I expect all my clients to be living. So I hope that's been helpful. Thank you for coming along and watching this video. Thank you for listening to my thoughts and having a bit of an insight into my world, and I'm looking forward to interacting with you even more personally in the future. So if you click on the link underneath that says free surgery sessions, you can have a chat with me if you want about your work-life balance, if you feel that it's particularly poor. I mean, sometimes I get clients that are just 1s and 2s, and by the time they finish working with me, it's all looking much more like this. So if you want to do that, that would be absolutely fabulous, because I'm here to get people unstuck, known as the Chief Unsticker. So that's all for now, so I'll see you again soon, and bye.